What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing good? I'm doing good. It's Friday, so you know what time it is. You know, we got to do this inside Star Citizen stuff. We got to look at it. We got to react to it. We got to see what's happening in the world of Star Citizen. If I could say one thing really quick, and this is kind of like a message to the people who make Star Citizen content. And it's not to the people that make content and don't complain about the game, but this is for the complainers, right? I would urge you to try to enjoy the present, right? Enjoy this sandbox environment, because at some point in the future, this game will no longer be sandbox, which means that more than likely you'll have to stick into the roles in which you choose. And that means that other things that you try to do in the game, you're not going to be as proficient at, right? Unless you make multiple accounts and you have multiple characters that can do multiple different things, right? But I think for the vast majority of people, will only have one character in which they do, the gameplay loops in which they like. So try to enjoy this sandbox environment while it lasts, because it won't be here forever, You have to remember that everything is temporary, even in gaming, even in life. Remember that it's temporary. And we should try to enjoy this environment while we have it, because it's not here to stay. So that's my Friday morning soapbox for everybody, right? And that doesn't go for the content creators that complain. That's for anybody that complains about this game in its current state. All right. So we have Inside Star Citizen today, and I think I have the wrong video pulled up here, so let me get to the right video. Let me get to the right video here. And I apologize. I'm using Streamlabs right now, and the NVIDIA broadcast thing, the little background remover thing, doesn't work here on Streamlabs OBS. OBS in general has not been working very well. It's been eating a lot of GPU for some reason, and I don't know why. So for now, we're going to be using Streamlabs. Also, I figured out how I can stream Hogwarts. I did a test run a couple of nights ago, and I figured out how to get it to work, and it works a lot better with Streamlabs. So. And welcome, Scarred. I'm doing well. Happy Friday to you. Let me transition over here. If I'm too much in the way, then, my bad. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Meetings. Hands down the most exciting element in all of game development. Now, everyone that has ever made a game will tell you that it's gathering in a meeting room and talking about stuff that's really their very favorite part of the process. Yes, the best days in game dev are the ones full of meetings, and the best behind-the-scenes content is always incredibly meeting-focused. Now, imagine a summit, an entire week dedicated to hashing out the plans for the next month, quarter, year, and sometimes beyond. Yes, exciting stuff, I know. All kidding aside, summits are an essential element of game.
Now, being in the military, I used to hate going to meetings because they just suck and they just waste a lot of time. And a lot of it can really be done, if people just kind of get their heads out of their asses. And I'm willing to bet at CIG, there's a lot of heads and asses, right?
Dev, we don't often get to explore. So when we heard that the core technology, network, and engine teams were coming together to discuss how best to move from persistent entity streaming into tackling the immense server meshing, we figured you might just indulge us in trying something a little different this week. So we set up some cameras and grabbed a few willing participants just minutes after completing their second day of summits to get a candid, unfiltered look inside one of the most important Star Citizen summits of 2023. And let me tell you, January's been full of them. So to spare you the full effect of 5 days of meetings, we'll be spreading these out over the next few weeks while continuing our look at content being developed for 3.19 and beyond. So, after just a little ado, we present to you the Server Meshing Strike Team Q1 2023 Development Summit Post-Meeting Review.
It's a lot of words.
Name pending.
Do you need me to look into the camera or is that right? Okay. Okay.
Meshing Summit Day 2.
Just stick it in your pocket.
Okay. Oh,
Inside your.
I mean this one.
They went very professional with this stuff. I mean, they are professional. It's a big
Yeah, there
company.
you go.
I didn't know what
We
you
should
were
expect,
I wrote
should
Benny
expect
B.
that, right?
I can't do this if they're watching me. Go away. Go away, please, forever.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, I'm visiting the UK to discuss server meshing with the rest of the team.
We're doing a summit to try and plan for the next deliveries of Pyro and server meshing.
So summits in general, especially this one, is really where all the teams connect because, you know, with the pandemic, a lot of people have been working from home. So summits become really important because it allows us to reconnect together. So we meet in one location. This time it's in the UK. And we have representative of every team. So most of the leads in every team.
It's the first time that we're meeting as a team for a lot of us. A lot of people joined the company. A lot of people joined those teams and they've never met so far. So it's just great. Like we have someone from Korea, Montreal, we have people from all over, you know. So it's also a strong aspect of the summits.
This is a great opportunity for us. This is the first time ever we've had the strike team all in one place, all at one time. This is our kind of Avengers Assembled moment for server meshing. This is the time we get 3 core teams together to actually work out the final nuances of the architecture to build this system.
There are many teams are involved, and to get the teams on the same page, we're just building everyone in a room, talk for 1 week, aligning our goals that we can just go out and crank at the code without less communication than we would have without it. Many people are already working together for a long time, so it's make communication easier if you know each other and getting forward to agreeing on goals. Based on that, we can more efficiently execute toward a goal, because especially in a global company where time zones are, it's kind of hard. Sometimes I think about software development.
I think it also would be a good idea to try to centralize these core teams. Like, I don't think like core teams should be like spread out all over the place. They should be like in pretty close proximity to each other, at least in the same country. I would think that way, like you don't have to really deal with the time zone thing. Won't be as bad, you know, because maybe like you're in Montreal, but you need the UK team to do something, but there's like that huge time difference. And it just slows things down. But if you have everything kind of like in the same place, more centralized, then you don't have to, you know, wait so long for things to get done. You don't have to deal with those time gaps. But, you know, it's easier said than done, of course, because you don't want people just to have to, you know, uproot their entire life to move to one location for work. But then again, that is the nature of business. You know, a lot of times people are willing to do those relocations, and I think that's something that should probably be looked at, because, you know, if they want to streamline this game and get it out to us a lot quicker, I think that centralizing these core teams in a similar region, in the same region, would be a good idea. That's just me though.
It's like an oil tanker, where it runs good into one direction, but as soon as you want to change direction, it takes a long time, because we need to get everyone has a slightly different idea of how stuff works, and to get everyone really understand how stuff should work on a more detailed level, it's a lot of work and align it.
Once everybody's put their stuff in, we plan it out. We discuss approaches, strategies on how we're going to intertwine our work. And this allows us to be on the same page so that we can then work together to achieve a very specific objective and not just be building technology for fun. The objective of this summit is to flesh out the exact roadmap for server meshing based on all of the work we've been doing for PES. So PS is the state of the.
I wonder also with all this stuff if they're actually looking at their actual like server hardware. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that that could also potentially play a big role in how server meshing works. Like if they don't have like the latest and greatest, you know, server equipment, like the latest, you know, CPUs, GPUs, whatever, to run this game smoothly. I wonder if that's something that's being discussed in their meetings. Maybe they'll talk about it in this video. I don't know.
The simulation that's now persisting. That's great. It's behind us. Now we need to actually server mesh.
The major goal of this summit is to reflect back on what we've done and see how we can do it better for the next milestones on server meshing. What did we forget? What can we do better? How can we better organize ourselves so we keep moving forward and we don't do what we've had to do a lot for the previous delivery, which is think and create as you go. And there will always be a little bit of this in game development. It's normal. You need to have this creativity. You need to keep that, but we also need to.
I see a lot of soda on this table. They should probably drink water. You know, drinking all that sugar and stuff that's not good for your health. Chill on that. You know, we need you guys. We need your developers healthy. You know what I'm saying? And your mind's working right. That way you can, you know, work more efficiently. You got to cut all that soda out.
Get a little bit better at planning and anticipating some of the challenges.
The goal of the summit is really to flesh out the steps to get there, with the objective to ship a second solar system. That's really the primary objective.
What do you call a jump point for you? Because we are talking a lot of the low technical stuff.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Some of a secondary goal is talking about.
Goodbye. Secondary goal would be talking about the low technical groundwork to enable features like jump point.
So
I'm excited for Pyro. It's going to be a lot of fun,
I think, of the summit. So we've done a first retrospective of all of the PS work, issues we've encountered, problems we've had, things we want to avoid. And this is officially the first day of actually digging into meshings.
On our second day, we talked about, what did I talk about?
Day 2, we have drunk so much coffee.
Day 2 has been super great in that we've aligned a lot of our different roadmaps. Every team gets to have their own sort of view on the project, and I think today we really came together as this is the critical path that we need to achieve. Everything else is gravy, but we have the critical path is really clearly identified, which is a big deal in the size of this project.
And that's one of the things that I was saying like a very long time ago was they need to really get like their core aspects like all in line with all the teams. And it seems like this is what they're attempting to do. I'm not saying they're doing it because they haven't proven to us that they can actually do it yet. But the fact is that they are sitting down and they're talking about it and they're trying to get everything on the same page. So we'll see in the coming months what results that produce. You know, I'm all about giving them the benefit of the doubt. And if they can make this work, then that's good. And if not, then they gotta come back together and figure that out.
Server meshing, the plan for persistent entity streaming and server meshing, they were designed to be done simultaneously at the same time. This is going back to late 2020. We couldn't do that. It just wasn't practical in the end. So we had to devote all our attention to doing persistent entity streaming. This was during lockdown, so we did all of this while we're all working from home. We're now in a position with the server meshing stuff.
Yeah, I think having a central location is key to all this stuff because you can have people on the same page, right? You can have people on the same page, and you can have all these meetings and summits and all this stuff, and all that stuff is good, right? But if you're working with people over vast distances, right? I think a lot of times things get lost in communication, and that was one of the big issues that we had in the military was they wanted to have like certain central locations to do things, and while that's all well and good, you know, the reality is like the workload at that central location, right? It's going to be different from what, you know, the people in the military are experiencing at their assigned duty locations. right? So the little nuances that go into like doing your job, right, and your specific mission sometimes get lost when your other core elements are not in the same place as you. You know what I mean? So having to go through, you know, different locations to get different things done, you know, it can be difficult, you know? And I think that like having everybody together in like one location is much better. It's much streamlined. And the biggest thing is if someone's not doing their job, they can't bullshit you, you know? And I'm not saying that anybody here on this video is doing any bullshitting, but I'm just saying like everyone's human. You know, we all have periods in times in our lives where we lack. And I think that it's important with a project like this, with so many eyes on it and so much money into it, it's important to make sure the people that are working on this project are being held accountable for their work, you know? And when you're a central location, it's easier to do that.
And I kind of lost my train of thought. I was going to say something really good and I forgot it was.
Yeah, we know what the critical path is, which is that's the most important thing in these technology projects because they get to be very large. And so sometimes you lose track of what the actual objective is. And our objective is to get a second solar system online as fast as possible, not just to build server meshing technology, but it's to get the second solar system online. Now we have a rough roadmap of the different steps we need to do to get our second solar system online. And so now we start arguing about the later steps and the strategies after that.
We're tackling a lot of really difficult problems at the moment. Server meshing is one of the toughest problems to solve in video game development, and we've gotten to the point now we're getting the persistent entity streaming to the point where it's shippable. That then kind of opens up lots of opportunities to be able to get this quite impressive system built. So yeah, there's good stuff happening here. So the first phase is the separation out of the replication layer. That unlocks the Pyro jump gate stuff. That also unlocks the server meshing stuff. We've been talking about the zones and authority, but you're much better off talking to a proper engineer about this kind of stuff. But yeah, we're getting a good handle on this stuff. We're getting a good plan for delivery.
We have delivered the PES technology, and now we need to build on what we built there, defining more sub-steps to go out to actually bring Pyro in the hands of the player.
This is a really complicated system, and we had to learn how to do it. There's been a lot of experimentation, there's been a lot of invention. When we had our initial plan at the beginning of 2021, late 2020, there was a lot of stuff in there that we knew we had to build but didn't quite know how to build it. When we actually came to build those interesting systems, we had to we found problems. We found stuff that was never expected. We found limitations of the technology, we found limitations of what the hardware could do. So we very much had to get our engineers to invent our way around the problem. So this is very...
I don't think that when it comes to the hardware, I don't think that they should be taking shortcuts with the hardware. So we got a couple more views on the stream. I need everybody to hit that like button, please. That helps me out a lot. When it comes to the hardware, and especially with a project of this magnitude, I think that if they're running into like a hardware issue and there's better hardware out there, they need to run that up their, I guess, their chain of command and say like, hey, like we're running into this issue and we think that if we got this better hardware into our servers, that it would help us exponentially. I don't think that we should be inventing ways around hardware problems, because in the end, you know, all it's going to do is just create more problems for you down the road versus you just giving the right hardware to begin with, right? Trust me, I know.
Very much feedback. This is a learning experience to figure out how we need to build server meshing. The key thing that we're doing with this is server meshing is also tied into the Pyro, the delivery of the jump gates to get to Pyro. It's not quite the same problem, but it also kind of is. When you actually do a jump to get to Pyro, we have to transfer authority from the Stanton DGS to the Pyro DGS. What we want to do, of course, is have multiple DGS per star system, but we're separating the actual jump gate stuff from the actual server meshing stuff, so that we get to the point so we can actually assure Pyro's delivery, and whilst we worry about the actual server meshing delivery. So we're actually, yeah, those are now, from our perspective, two different problems. So very early on, we're going to be tackling what we're calling separation of the replication layer. out from the DGS. So that's the thing which replicates all our data. It allows communication. It's a single source of truth in memory for the state of the entire universe at any given time. That's going to get separated out from the DGS that currently holds all the fun simulation stuff that's happening at the moment. That's a first key step, both to delivering Pyro, all the technical backend for the jump gates, and it's also our kind of first big step for server meshing. So that's what we're going to be tackling initially.
It's interesting.
The design that we're putting in now, we've had for a couple of years, and we've been refining it over that time. In the time we're building persistent entity streaming, there have been bits and pieces of server meshing on there that we needed to get done. But we're now in a position now to really, now we've got persistent entity streaming down there as a kind of foundational piece. That then opens up the opportunity to really kind of get this design that we've had, that we've honed, to really knuckle down and actually get it dashed out and get the first version out. Static server meshing, that is. This is a piece of work that's going to last for quite a long time. There'll be ongoing stuff for quite a while.
Moving to the goal, even 5-6 years ago when we started with object container streaming, where we started to split up the game into smaller chunks, and then moving from there, having stuff only partially loaded on the clients, having stuff partially loaded on the server, and then decoupling the persistent state. And now the next steps are to decouple it more into more logical units to execute the code, which actually server meshing is. So yeah, it's really a continuation, and over time, the more you understand of the problem, the more you know what you need to do. So yeah, that's why every year kind of, most likely we have a summit once per year on this topic for the last 10 years to refine what we do and what exactly we need to do after we got the step near.
That's the critical path to the first step. But after that is how we get to the actual end game, which is the dynamic mesh. So we all have our views on this, but now it's really, we're getting into the gray view. Like, how is this gonna work? Here's cases we have to deal with. Like, what if a player dies into a jump tunnel, right? What happens to the missions, right? What happens to the persistent state of these tunnels? Do they exist? Do they not exist? Do they respawn? So we talk about not necessarily the gameplay aspect of it, like I'm giving you guys an example now, but really the technology aspect of it. So do these zones keep existing? How do we reuse them? Do we want to reuse them? What's the effect on PES, right? For these zone transition subsystems. So yes.
And this is like what I said like a couple of months ago. It's just like, this is going to be make or break for Star Citizen, right? They have to get this stuff to work this year or early next year. Like, I don't really see them getting server meshing in a state to where we can play it this year. With all the issues that they had getting PES online, I think they're going to have 10 to 100 times more issues trying to get server meshing online. It's going to be way worse. They're going to run into way more problems, and I think that as a player base, we need to be a little bit more patient with them. We need to be a little bit more understanding, I think, and really just try to enjoy the game as we have it right now, like to the best of our abilities, because, you know, this has never existed before, and this is why I'm willing to be patient with these people and try to allow them just to create the game that they're trying to create. You know what I mean? And I'd oftentimes make the comparison to Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, Grand Theft Auto 6 just doesn't have near the amount of technology going into it that this game has, but it's been over a decade since the last Grand Theft Auto game. So, and they are actively letting us test this game. So, you know, that's the point I try to make with Star Citizen.
It's been the highlight of it has been really about identifying that and then how we make it dynamic.
The best thing which came out of today is basically the same which comes again out of summits. It's to get alignment, that everyone gets the same idea into their mind in a detailed level. That's general alignment. That's not.
After day 2, I think the biggest question is still how we're gonna operationalize the dynamic mesh. And so, we still have these big statements like, oh, we're gonna request additional DGSs and then assign them. Now we're going to have to flesh out, how do we request them? How do we know they're ready? How do we assign them? How does that actually work? Is going to be the key to the next steps.
That will then be built over the coming months. And of course, it's not just us as well as the Strike team. We have, 50 or so game teams that are also going to have to take this code and then have to adapt all their functionality that they have across Star Citizen to use all this cool technology. So yeah, this is the start of server meshing in its current form. In our case, it's cramming a lot of developers into a room, closing the doors, getting them to drink coffee and talking a lot. It's very much a list of stuff that we've got to determine. We basically have a list of stuff that we need to nail down. Open questions, miscommunications between teams. We need to get these 3 key teams all aligned, all pointing in the same direction, so they all fully understand what it is they're building. We resolve the technical niggles that we have between these teams, so they really understand what it is they're making. We correct problems before they happen, so there's misunderstandings between the interfaces, between the teams that can be quite expensive to fix. Having a summit like this allows us to fix these problems in advance.
Well, I'm glad they're at least trying to get all this stuff done. I'm glad they're at least trying to do all this stuff, but they have to deliver. That's like the biggest thing. Like, you can sit here, you can make these nice YouTube videos, you can do all this stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, people want the product. And like I said, like, this is make or break for Star Citizen. If they get server meshing to work and it works reasonably well, and people can fly their capital class ships, and people can go at Pyro, and we can have these big giant dynamic server battles, then they've won. You know, they've done it. But if not, you know, I think this project will probably tank if they can't get this to work, because this is like kind of the point of the game. And on a more positive note, if they get this to work, this is going to change gaming forever. Gaming will never be the same if they pull this off, right? So I think kind of like the world is kind of like watching with bated breath, because if they get it to work, now it's like a technology that they can license, right? If they get it to work, now they can sell this technology. They can license it to other game developers to use this technology to make even more expensive games. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I think it's cool, and I'm here to see it.
Fix them much more cheaply. So yeah, we need to just, this is what gives us the solid plan that we're going to be working to for the next year. So touch wood, we're in a position now to finally push on and get the very first version, which is static server meshing, in place. We're bound to find other problems on this journey, but we can invent our way. We know we can invent our way around these problems.
I'm sure Canop's going to figure out a way to go to the jump gate and just figure out a way to phase his actual body to Pyro without dying. You know, it's going to be hilarious. He's going to try it. Canop, you need to go apply to CIG for a game tester job. They need you.
So, yeah, we may occasionally get slowed down, but we don't get, we're still determined to deliver this.
So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that PES is not just the technical harbinger we all knew it would be. It was also the critical experience necessary to review, amend, and evolve existing plans for server meshing with the lessons learned along the way. That it is a variety of technologies.
I am a little bit disappointed that they didn't give us like anything about the Antares in this one. But you know, we can talk to the narrative team over here and see what's happening.
Hi. Oh, over here. I'm by myself in the studio. Come closer. Come closer. This way. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Star Citizen Live. I'm your host, Jared Huckabee, and if you've never seen Star Citizen Live before, it's where we take about an hour at the end of our week and we chat with some of our developers. For the first time since we moved into our lovely only constant spaceship, every single one of our guests are remote. They're calling from their homes, from their offices. Mike is probably in a back alley somewhere. We'll find out. Allow me to introduce you to many, but not all, members of the CIG narrative team. Hi, people. Now you're on the screen. We've got Adam, and we've got Will, and we've got Matt, and we've got Mike, and we've got Dave, and we've got Jeremy. And that was in no order whatsoever.
And just to clarify, we all could have been in the studio with you and chose not to.
You had the canoe ready, just.
I don't know how much of this we're gonna watch, because I do like want to just play the game. You know, that's always the better thing to do than to watch other people do things. So we might watch this for a little bit if it's interesting. If there's anything that we can take away from it, you know, then cool. But if not, then we're just gonna hop into the game.
They were like, "We'll fly all of you out for this, no expenses spared," and we were like, "No, thank you."
Yes, because I won't talk about the predisposition of airplane tickets.
It was a polite but hard no.
It's one of those things. Here's a little inside baseball. It's really hard to get approval for an airline ticket. Sometimes there's a lot of things, but it's like, you know, if you're going to travel, like you need to detail many values and rules to do it. I don't think appearing on the show is quite enough, unfortunately. It's just me, especially when they know we can do this. So yeah, that was a start. Let's meet some of the members of the narrative team now. Yes, if you've watched every video from Star Citizen's illustrious past over the last 10 years, or just my last 8 years, some of these folks you're going to know backwards and forwards and upsides and downsides.
I don't know any of these people,
in the
so
back alley of a 7-Eleven.
Introduction for me.
Every show is somebody's first, so we're going to take the time to. I saw you raise your hand, Mike. Every show is somebody's first, so we're going to take the time to get to know some folks, introduce you, get to know who they are and what they do and how they work. So we are going to start. Let's see, Mike, because you raised your hand.
You unfortunately got the whammy.
Yeah.
So we'll do like 10 minutes of this, and if it's like boring, then we'll just move on to the game.
Who are you?
It's
and
a bummer.
what do you do for Star Citizen?
Also, has anybody heard? Are they dropping a patch today? Are we getting a Star Citizen patch in today? I don't know. Bueller, crickets. All right, cool. Let's continue.
Well, I am the resident copywriter. I work on the narrative team, but I work a lot with marketing. I actually have to leave about halfway through this show. I'm going to big time all of you and go to an audio mix for a upcoming spaceship commercial. So I work on a lot of the commercials and the web copy and anything that has to do with like lore, but also marketing stuff. And that's how I contribute, usually from behind a 7-Eleven, as Jared said. That's usually during the pandemic where I've been working from. Yeah, I find the donuts are very cheap there.
The titles here, I'm fond of saying the titles are basically where you start. They don't generally define your overall scope and responsibilities. A title like the copywriter.
I understand the PTO has problems, but I think like now that it's open, they should just kind of let us play for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And just kind of see like how things go. I know the trains are broken, right? This is not the first time trains have been broken in the game, you know, but I still think personally that they should just let us kind of like figure it out, you know.
But like I said, you're on your way to sit in on the sound mix session for an upcoming vehicle commercial that's getting ready to air.
Yeah, basically our titles are meant to confuse civilians. That's basically. It's very secretive.
Right. Next, let's go to Adam. Adam, who are you and what do you do?
I am a lucky member of the narrative team. I've been here just about as long as you, Jared, about 8 years now, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, I just tackle any and all writing tasks that come my way, whether it's mission text or barks, dialogue, in-game item descriptions, lore posts, jump point posts, whatever. I've touched a lot of different things. So yeah, that's what I do.
Do we have the big camera? I'm not seeing Adam on the big camera. You just see him in small. The big camera's not working? The button not working? Try hitting Alt on the keyboard that's behind you. Hit Alt F2.
If there was any doubts that this was a live show.
And if Alt F2 doesn't work, hit Alt F1.
Hit Alt F4.
Or Alt F4.
Nope.
Somebody
it's all
said it.
scripted to make it.
Nope.
It's just all.
Zoom has decided not to behave.
I also need some help with my Outlook mail rules, Jared, if you've got some time
Yeah.
for the show. Filter.
All right,
some of these.
so today's show is going to be in the grid, Brady Bunch style, I guess, since we can't do the punch-in. Matt, this is the first time you and I have ever interacted. I don't think we've ever talked to each other. They're like, yeah, you want Matt in here? And I'm like, sure. Who the heck is Matt? Tell me. Tell the community. Who are you and what do you do?
Okay, so I'm a narrative designer here at Cloud Imperium Games, and what that means changes on the day and who's asking. But to kind of keep it player focused for the moment, I am the mission.
Also, Kenob, if you're watching this stream, they do have a studio in Austin, so you should probably apply. I know it's a little bit far away from where you currently live, but I'm just saying, man, all the stars for you working at Cloud Imperium Games are aligning. I'm just shoot your shot. Tell them like you know how to break games, and that's what they need, a game breaker.
Give us Guy. I work with the mission feature team, I work with AI content, I work with animation, I work with all the different people, and my job is to take the mission givers and get them into the game so that you guys can interact with them. I think that's...
And just to clarify there, Matt is a new addition to the team, and he's working on future patches to be like, you know, oh, this guy's been standing on a table for 3 years. It's a new initiative to get that kind of sorted. So don't send angry messages to Matt.
Yeah,
he's joined us to help.
He's still new.
Yeah, he should definitely clip that and be like, here, I figured out how to jump into ships through the glass. You know, that probably shouldn't be a thing, but it is. And he figured it out. Leave it to Kenop, you know, the game breaker. You know, his name is Kenop, the breaker of games. First of his name. Let's go.
Give him some time, before you roast him in effigy. And then,
okay, thanks, guys.
And then ask him why Clem just stands there. Jeremy, another relatively, you've been here for a while now, but I think this is your first show. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Jeremy. I'm the newest writer, specifically on the narrative team. I joined summer last year, and I'm in kind of a similar role to Adam. I do most of my work focuses on the PU, writing items and missions and working with different teams like Montreal and MFT and all that to bring some more content to the PU.
Will, I'm going to ask you to tell folks who you are and what you do, and I'm going to ask you to take a little bit of time because I'm going to see if I can fix the Zoom while you talk. I'm still hear you though. Go ahead.
Stretch.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Will Weisbaum, the lead writer for the narrative team.
And Scar, are you off today? Today's your Saturday, right?
42 and Persistent Universe, crafting content, creating documentation to help inspire the other teams when they do their work, writing scripts, writing short stories, all that kind of fun stuff. To jump ahead of it, we have a few team members that I would like also to shout out who couldn't be with us here today, but they are an important.
Oh, I was asking if you were working today.
Our wonderful producer, Blythe, Sherry, our other writer, who some of you know as the archivist, but she's expanding into more and exciting things and really, you know, might know her best these days for all her work on the Galactopedia. And we also have our other narrative designer, Tung, who's joined our narrative design team, who's been knocking out a lot of work on AI behaviors and getting them doing cool things in the game, which we should hopefully in future patches start rolling out into the PU. So you see the NPCs doing more interesting things as they go about their day. So.
Yeah. And a shout out to Tung. He wanted to be here.
The first 10 minutes of this is just them
Zoom
talking to each other. Let's try to.
Squadron and the PU and.
I get in trouble. All right, so that is a brief introduction to many of the members of our narrative team. Let's talk a little bit about how you work and interface with development. Now, Matt touched on it a little bit, but I think one of the big misconceptions, one of the things that always kind of comes up in conversation is this kind of chicken and the egg sort of situation. Do things start with story? Do things start with an idea from the narrative and then that gets handed to the developers and they take it and run? Or does a designer or an artist or whatever go and make a thing and then come to you and be like, I need you to retroactively make this fit and work within our universe? Let's talk about that process. I'm willing to guess it's probably both, but What can you say?
I'll kick it off. Yeah. Basically, it's usually both, a little bit of both. Sometimes, because we've been building the lore of the universe.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This stuff is pretty boring to me, and I just want to play the game. So, the narrative and like all the story stuff is like it's cool, but it's like without seeing like actual gameplay, this shit boring, bro. Like I'm gonna fall asleep watching these guys talk. So maybe he'll be right back. And we're going to fire this game up. And hopefully my computer doesn't die of death. I'm sorry guys, like the shit was just boring. Also, to everybody watching, the C8X giveaway is going down still. That's going to end on the 28th, so we got a little over a week left to go ahead and get entered. I would much rather be doing this than sitting around watching them talk about missions that we don't have or missions that we're going to get in the future.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And of course, I have to claim it because this thing 30K, so we're just going to do that real quick.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Do I have... Oh, I have...
Goodbye.
Hi, welcome.
Oops, wrong one. Uh-oh. Is this ever about to go down? Oh god, let's see if we can get back to menu before 30k happens. Let's see if we can escape 30k. Noticing the servers are 30k a lot more with this open PTU. Alright, let's see if we can load in here. I think we, well, this server FPS is... Looks like, ooh, what is this? Oh no. the server FPS is 0. LOL. Is that server thing just a bug, or? Because if so, then, or if not, then the server is also dead. Yeah, this one works. Sam, welcome to the stream. Star Citizen itself is compromising.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, I already have one. I'll get to my hands eventually.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Do I hear the station shooting at somebody outside? I guess we're gonna find out. I sent you a party invite.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
You are clear to launch.
Actually shoots pretty far. Yeah, I'm glad to see Jack back on here. I know he's having some health issues. Glad to see him back.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I think I have some drinks and stuff here that I can get to.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Or take your time, I'm still trying to get myself set up here. Man, where the hell's Kenneth at?
Landing gear down.
Oh, damn.
Landing complete. Engines off.
there it goes. It's on the ground now. Cool. Did he really store that drink? Come on, man. There we go. Uh-oh. It's just one of them days. Oh yeah, I can't remove it when it's like this. So I have to sit here and wait for the game to recognize my helmet. There's nothing down here, guy. I don't know what you're looking for. And your computer doesn't work. Nope, helmet's still not on my body. Okay, so that bug is back. That's a pretty good joke. I like that one. It's going. Kindly stuck inside this building because the game hasn't recognized that I'm wearing clothes. So if I go outside, I will suffocate. So that's how it's going right now. So we are literally stuck inside of this building. Just gonna take a nap here on the floor until we can move. It's all good, man. Lurk away. I'm just happy that you're here, brother. Lurk away. Oh, my helmet disappeared. No, still not working. Everything but my... Okay, now it's working. Alright, good. Now we can go outside without dying. Maybe. We might still die, though.
Engines on. Launch complete.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear up. Quantum travel.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Are you talking about veteran affairs or like what? What do you mean about VA? Are you working on your disability claim?
Got more bad guys on my scope. Almost there. Almost there. Hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me!
Luckily for me, my VA stuff went pretty smooth. You have to wait 6 weeks? That's like a long time.
What are you using support about now?
Oh god. Trying, these frames are not kind to me.
Attack on shields.
Put me down.
Can everything just outturn the freaking ion now? Like, how am I getting outturned by a fucking hammerhead? It's ridiculous. Look at that. He's like literally outturning me. That's fucking crazy. What's up, Kenot?
I hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me! and we are done. You hear me? Away from me and we are done. You hear me?
Come on with this goddamn dip cheese, man.
Okay, you got me. Knock it off already.
Black Spike, come on. Black Spike number 2. Like, this thing is literally outturning me. It's wild. Subcapital class ship. You shouldn't be able to turn that well.
How do you keep doing that?
I'd still like to know why you're not dead yet. Guys, I'm not shooting the gun right now. Like, this is literally the game. Like, being crazy. See, I'm in my Moby glass. My goodness. Alright, let me, get in here to this voice chat. What's going on? I didn't mean to keep you waiting. That was
No, you're all good, man.
Cannot. Get on the game. I know you just woke up, but get on here.
I think we're 30K.
Yeah, we are.
Dang. It's gonna start me all the way back in either HURL5 or CRUL1.
You should be at Hurl 5 since you landed there. Did you land there and go to the station?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be at Hurl 5 then. You'll be alright.
Right on.
This is a second server that I've had 30K. Like when I first got on, the server was 30K, and now this one 30K.
It's been a thing.
But at least we don't have to like exit all the way out of the game. Are you still in the server?
Nope, it threw me out in the menus. I'm watching 6 Little Girls since 6:45 a.m. this morning. I'm a little frazzled.
Get on the game.
Get on the game.
Cannot.
Yeah. What Marcus said.
I also said that you should apply for a position at CIG in Austin. No, it's a little bit far from home, but just send them the video of you jumping into a ship through the window. Stealing a CIG employee ship. They should hire you.
Did you just say that's like one of many of your tricks?
Also, Scar, I'm getting feedback. Like I can hear myself through your thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah. Because I closed you out of my phone. How about now?
I don't think so.
Yeah, everything's closed out. Yeah, YouTube's closed. I have you on my laptop. It's muted. YouTube is muted.
Maybe your mic's up just a little bit too high then.
Well, I bet I have an idea of what it is. How's about that?
I don't think I can hear it anymore.
Okay, I think I know what it was.
Oh, we got Winters on. I see Winters on Discord playing Star Citizen. Is he streaming?
I don't think so. I can check right quick. I don't see anything. YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, but on Discord he's playing the game, so.
I think he's in Reflect. I
Could be.
Look at his Discord and he's got like Blake and Rio in there and Commander Perk or whatever his name is. Commander something, I can't remember.
Oh, time to claim my ship again.
Yep, same here. Hopefully he's got his Atlas driving it still. had to buy it
No,
off
it
of
should
all
be
the
in it
kiosks.
should be in your inventory. It's not in there.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Beacon's in my inventory, so it must have stuck.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I wonder why it was doing double feedback on you.
If you have a microphone that has headphones built into it, then sometimes it can just pick up whatever's playing in your headset for some reason. It's really strange.
Yeah, I want to get a new mic.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I'd like to get like one of those mics that's like on the arm and whatnot, so I can move it around because desk real estate has become.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have
Very
one of
precious
those
these
kind of
days.
mics.
Waiting for my ship now. You having a good Friday, man?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm getting like these random text messages from people like I don't know who they are, and that's like these really weird area codes. Like,
I got a text yesterday while I was at work that asked me if I wanted to bid on my own house.
yeah, I don't know anybody from Arkansas, so I'm just going to delete that and report junk. But there's like a big thing about people like selling information. Like, you'd be surprised like how much of your information people can just buy, because like when you agree to like these terms of service, a lot of times you give them permission to like sell your private information, which I think, you know, they should make laws about that. You know, you shouldn't be able to just buy somebody's private information. I shouldn't be able to like go buy people's phone number and like send them text.
No, you shouldn't. But I don't think any internet laws have been updated since like 1996.
Oh, can it be crashed? Hop into Discord. We got the Discord open. Well, you could probably tell that we have the Discord open.
Oh, hey, my ship is in one piece this time. The first time I landed here, hit repair and everything and stored it. Put my Atlas beacon in, came back out after I retrieved it, and the wing was missing. Dang it. Yeah, it's odd. But there was also a medical bed on the pad too, so that may have had something to do with it.
Probably.
Or a medical gurney.
Stop storing the drinks and drink it. God damn it. This server has like no people in it, and it's like not good.
No, I don't want to hear that.
It's 25 people.
I don't think I like the flashy HUD thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like when you like go in and out of like a third person or getting in and out of it, I'm not sure I like that.
I didn't like it at first either, but after a while you don't even notice it anymore. But it makes you think like something's broken in the game.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, with curl, whatever, in her hairs. Yeah. Hot rollers. That's it. I don't know. I'm not a girl. Just a dude.
No, putting it down on the ground is a known way to kind of get around it not going into your hand, but that's not working either. So at least it's not
What
working
up?
here. What's going on, Ken?
Shoot, not much.
How was your 12-hour stream?
I was pretty good. Got a nice little raid.
That's nice.
During it too.
You got raided?
Yeah, remember when we were doing Star Citizen at the end of the night there?
Oh yeah, that's right. You got raided with like 9, 10 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raids are tight.
YouTube needs that feature.
It definitely does.
They have a live redirect feature, but it's only like to like a premiere video. So like I can make a premiere and then put it at the end of my stream, and then that would direct you guys to that video. But I can't like directly go to somebody else, take you to somebody else's stream, which it would be nice if they have that feature.
Yep. Like, I'm getting off, but come check out my friend here. It's over there.
I think the best we can do is put a link in there, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test something and then I'll meet up with you guys.
Alright. Good luck, because the frames right now are absolute garbage.
Yeah, they are. Oh, by the way, you can get the reclaimer out of Grim Hex.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Frames, server frames are at 30.
Yeah, mine just caught back up. That means that you guys are gonna be spicy.
Must have
Yep.
I like a spicy. I'm not in Quantum, but I'm out here outside of the station. I'm about to jump to Hurston right now.
Quantum travel engaged.
You coming?
Quantum travel complete.
Just blew right past me.
I was trying to stop it earlier. I don't like going all the way towards the planet. It's all good. Share that out. Server FPS is like 30, and mine is like 8. Hey, guys,
Mine's always a crisp 15 to 18.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, it's gonna have unfair advantage. You get the mission grip.
Yeah, I got it. I'm waiting for the next calibration.
Quantum
You
travel.
heard my call, that's amazing.
Contact.
I keep
I need
muting
some
you
help
guys 'cause
morphing
I
up
got
these
like
bastards.
4 kids in the room with my wife getting her hair curled and crap.
All good.
Yeah, you're all good.
No, it doesn't want to switch. My pip.
3. Alright.
There we go.
All contacts.
There should be 3 ships here. I only see 2.
I'm working on the Valkyrie.
Got the other one in my sights.
Just hit me. Blew off my wing.
He rammed you?
Something did. I'm not sure what it was.
Down.
Can you still fly? You gotta go repair.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Attack on shields.
I really hate when you roll the ion, like how it like just dips down. The nose dips down in 0 G. It's just like I'm in space, so there should be nothing else acting onto the ship's, rotation other than me.
Right.
So I don't know why my nose like always dips down.
I'm a Connie.
Frame per second. AI is pretty good.
Telling you, man, that's how CIG scales difficulty.
Right.
They change the frames.
I hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me.
Target
Guy down.
destroyed.
Alright, work on this constellation. Oh, we gotta get you into a fighter, huh? Cannot.
I've got an arrow now.
Okay. Tired of weapon stuff.
I hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me.
Just test out my thing real quick and then I'm gonna switch chips.
What are you testing out?
Auto ejecting my auto ejector. So when you're salvaging, like, it'll eject one, and then you can queue up another one before you have to manually do something.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I can get the boxes to bounce out on their own.
Alright, so you can like solo it?
Yeah, we can take like the big ass reclaimer out and just solo it. I'm just testing it out in a vulture real quick, because it's the same machine, so it should work the same.
I think a fun thing to do also would be to take the A2 out, go look for vultures. And reclaimers. Because with a full repeater loadout, we should be able to melt one of those pretty easy.
Yeah.
We just blow off the little front arms on those things, and the vultures are dead in the water.
And HURL2 to get repaired right quick.
Oh, you didn't have to go that far. You could have went to one of the moons.
I wasn't thinking. Turn that off.
Quantum travel engaged.
That's kind of why I want to get the A2 also, because like we can go out as a crew and pirate and stuff.
Right.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh shit, I should just join y'all's party and wait for y'all to kill something.
But
they're doing beacons.
That's what I'm saying. And then wait for y'all to kill something, and then go scrape it real quick. Test out my thing.
Oi. Kids, man. Kids. Loud.
Thought you were already in the
Very
party.
loud.
Yeah, a minute.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Oh, I hate when it does this.
Share one because I missed it.
Yeah, I'm going back to it.
Alright, I'm on my way to go get repaired.
I'm gonna go start working on it.
Alright.
Quantum
Shouldn't take me
travel
long.
engaged. Quantum travel.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Oh, y'all are all the way at Hurston now.
Yeah, that's where the beacons were today.
I hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me.
Sucky how they rotate.
Oh god, I've lost my immortality. I need food and water again.
You had immortality? Oh,
Mhm.
That's right.
It's probably from stealing that CIG ship.
Attack on shields.
Right. No longer needed food and water. Yo, Binge, what's going on, man?
Ben's back in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Come on. I don't know why it does that, man. Like I'm trying to move my pit ever so slightly,
Friendly.
and just like it gets stuck.
Here's how you go around shooting people.
I'm gonna come with my two little bulldogs and help you out.
Ooh, let me down straight. Let him pass through.
Like
God, the sun's so bright.
Oh, you could do that now if you have enough ships. You could like hold the station hostage.
Yeah.
Because there's that glitch where you can spawn multiple ships out of the ASOPs. I need to go buy a bunch of cheap ass ships now.
Buy a bunch of snuff fighters.
Hell yeah, and then go down to like Orson. So that's the only planet that works.
This guy's gonna be really upset when he comes back outside. His razor
Moved your
floated
ship?
away. Yeah. He left the engines on, so I gave it a nudge. Now it's floating away. Oh hey, what up, Bench? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to move this guy's ship. Where are you guys at? I gotta find you now. Can start at? There's too many blue things on here too. Just too much shit.
Yeah, some color coding would be nice.
Anyone else seeing spots? Or is that just head trauma?
I don't know how he's flying so good with an engine missing.
Attack on shield.
Beat down.
Just a short jump away.
How did you hit me with a small moon? Anyone else seeing spots? Or is that just head trauma? Kill.
Target destroyed.
For the record, I did not enjoy that at all.
I don't know anyone who enjoys being shot.
Funny because they're not talking to me, they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredibly rude of them. I'll be there eventually. Only 8 million left.
Ship destroyed.
Destroyed.
Prospector.
I'm in the vulture.
Missile blocked.
Chunks flying off this thing.
How about my missiles just missing this thing? Get him scarred.
Hydrogen fuel. 75%.
Beat down. thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Nice. Yeah, I'll mop them up quick.
We're trying to know what we're doing.
Just a little bit.
Sometimes.
Accept it.
Got it.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Quantum travel engaged.
How much damage is that giant cannon?
This is a raid. Act accordingly.
A lot of
Screening is
damage.
preferred, but not required.
A lot.
The right amount.
I wish it did more though. Well, I think this might be the one with a bunch of light fighters on it.
Yep, there's an arrow here.
Here's something with your name on it.
I'll try to take out the
Attack on shields.
Valkyries and stuff.
Alright, I'm taking
More
some
contacts.
arrows. Got one.
I think I already got make torque and balance.
What?
Ballistics, I think.
Ah, yeah.
It's not that bad though. I can still kind of fly straight.
Frames.
Missile launched. Contact. Contact.
Saber now.
Contact.
Come on, server freaking cheese, dude. Oh my god. That's so annoying.
Contact.
You sinking all over the place on you?
Yeah, and it's like it throws my pip off. It's just like it's hard enough getting this thing on target.
On Mantis.
Target destroyed. Contact. Contact. Contact.
That's ridiculous. Should not be this difficult to aim this ship. Like, I'm in 0G, like, why is this ship flying like it's in atmosphere?
Yeah, I heard you diss their narration. Their narration. What is it called? Narrative panel today.
Yeah, those guys were boring.
Attack on shields.
Dude's beard is wild, man. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with a beard quite like that.
No, you should probably see Ken Out's beard.
Contact. Target destroyed. Contact.
What? Cancelled?
What do you mean canceled? I killed
Yeah.
everybody.
Says cancelled.
Man.
This one might be bugged.
Worse than a canceling Uber rider.
Contact. Contact. Contact.
You salvaging that warden?
Yeah, he is.
It kind of looks like a manta ray.
Oh God, you ran into it.
Is the guy still in there? I think he is. Did you EVA out to him?
I did. Oh God, I don't have any control of my freaking body. I'm a freaking contortionist right now. Smack into the ship. Oh God. Oh, I have a dev menu. Ah. No.
From my perspective, your name is going crazy. It's like just bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, I'm trying to help Ken up here. Salvage. Why do you have a cart in here? Ken, did you bring this cart in here?
I did. I'm hoping it'll push the box out. Don't move my cart.
I'll put it back.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm hoping it'll push out the box when it makes it. I just want to
almost
test
done.
it. Yeah, it's almost full.
You can see it from two perspectives. How about that? Or it blows us both up. One of the two.
Alright, here goes.
Will we die?
It says obstructed. Hold on a second.
I have to move it.
Yeah, it's gotta be like right on the it's gotta be like right on the edge of it. But be careful because it might try to snap to the grid. And I don't know if it gets caught on the grid if it's gonna come off. There we go, let's try that. Oh, a little bit more forward.
It's trying to snap to the grid.
Yeah. Let's see. That might be close enough. Right there, right there. Can I eject? No.
That nice helmet I bought you for killing you with a box.
Yes it is. Okay, what if I put you right there? Can I eject you now? Can I reach the button?
No, you can't reach from right here.
Where'd you even get that card from?
It's at the hangars.
Love Spider-Maning with that thing.
Ow. This is why we don't have gravity guns in real life.
Oh god.
You know how many accidental deaths will happen from gravity guns?
Push the cart. No. Right.
Well, it stays on there, sort of.
No, this looks dangerous.
Nah, this is funny. Got my cart flipped.
I will put the cars on the ship real quick. Uh-oh. Did we just get this thing stuck?
The box on top of it, stopping it from moving.
Alright, you grab the cart now? Oh god. He went outside the ship.
This ramp isn't part of the ship, apparently.
Are you having some flashbacks from the other night now?
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that's why I was trying to like be on the back edge of the thing, so if I got hit, I'd get out. Yeah, the cart's stuck now. The cart is now part of my ship. Can
smack.
Crate. Oh, you snapped the crate. Shit. Because if you use the crate to push it.
Be right back, guys. I gotta go start the oven.
Alright. Oh god. You're the crate and the ship did a DBZ fusion.
For real.
What are those earrings
Give me
called?
my cart.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Back up. Like stand clear.
Oh god. Oh, well, you just shot it into another plane of existence.
Is it outside the ship
Cool.
now? I'm gonna check.
I'm pretty sure it just no longer exists.
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry.
It's okay. Well, we could get one more crate, fly back to the station, bring it in, and beat people to death with it. I do know you can kill people with it. I've experienced it firsthand. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my arrow real quick.
Alright, we'll wait for you out here. Just jump back to us.
Alright.
It's safer to meet up in deep space than it is at a station.
Sure, for real.
Ooh, his ship is open. Ow, smack. Oh god, this is so terrible.
And go. And go.
trying to shoot this door
Okay.
open.
Is it working?
No, somehow the doors still have power to them.
Can you punch it open?
No, they still have power. Look, there's like a little place down here where you can hide. If I can open it.
Too bad there's gravity.
If I can get the right
hold
angle,
on.
I can open this thing. Maybe I can do it from this side.
Oh yeah, the little storage compartment below the stairs.
Yeah. Did you know about this guard?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the wardens and the sentinel. So
I wonder if it's like you can hide drugs in there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's shielded.
there's no pilot in there.
He must have died.
No, he's right there.
Is he?
Oh god, I was trying to grab his body. His body's like right here. He's emerging of the
I see
seat.
it. I see it.
Oh god, did he disappear?
Oh, his body's his body's floating out here now.
Oh, I faked it through the ship?
Yeah, he phased through the ship. He pulled a can up. I'm shooting at his body right now.
Oh god, I can't get out of here.
No.
I just died.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a med pen on me. Hold on.
I might have one on my body, but I'm like dead.
Oh, you're dead?
Yeah. Just stay there and try to come back from my body.
Okay. And your ship.
Dang. The ship killed you.
I couldn't get out. Like the EVA was like not working.
I saw that you were sitting there bouncing around.
I like can't go to a room in my house without running into a little girl.
I'm sorry.
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
It's usually pretty fun. And there's other days you just want to duct tape them onto the wall and leave them there.
Why should healthcare be a hassle? Wearing blue pants, a red striped shirt, red and white hat, and glasses. Medical treatment is always going to be off limits to all staff until further notice.
Good thing I'm only on Everest Harbor. Hopefully my body's still there.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Welcome to the ASOP
Do 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 do.
Oh. I cannot. Funny seeing you here.
Hey, what's going on? Come on, file climb.
Too bad the air doesn't have two seats.
I know, right?
The Hornet does though.
Try this one.
Welcome
I can't file a claim on my ship.
Well, if you can't, I'm gonna spawn in the Hornet.
Oh, let me check this up. My spawn real quick.
I got your body right in the main doorway or the main room of the warden.
All right, you don't die there also. Just try to take it out of the ship if you can. If you have a tractor beam, just take it out into space.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
All right, I got it right on top of my ship.
All right, cool. Did you spawn in a ship, Kenneth, or no?
I'm waiting for it to claim.
Because I'll be able to expedite mine in like 5 seconds.
I'm gonna take the arrow. So I'm gonna try the ballistic laser combo.
Moved to our storage facility.
All right.
Vehicle selected.
Let's see, something like that's viable.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Should be.
1716. Yeah, mine's about to be expeditable. Expedite. And I got hangar 1.
I think in a few months I'm gonna start buying the components for my next PC build.
Ooh.
Nice. You gonna go with the next generation stuff, or are you gonna stay with this?
I'm gonna go next gen.
Nice, nice.
Probably gonna go with a Asus Crosshair motherboard. It's like that's like the top tier. It's gonna be like $400, so I'll get that, and then wait a couple of months, get the next component, and then wait a couple of months, get the next component, and build a PC over time.
And then the next gen will be out.
Right. Well, it'll be current gen by the time I build it.
Right. I'm standing on your body, so it doesn't float away.
All right.
I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying, you know, keep trying
He's dabbing on your body.
It's all good.
Guy moving.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Here we go. What a crazy game this is.
Right.
The things that happen in Star Citizen.
Here's a high threat one.
All channels, I'm under attack and need help.
We share. I was looking away. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There you go. Shared it again.
Go. What are you coming in, Marcus?
Hornet. You want to fly it?
I mean, sure. Oh, sure. You gonna get back in your ion?
Yeah. It's like a big arrow.
Thing looks pretty menacing as it pulls up.
You heard my con, that's amazing.
Oh god, where'd you go?
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
I hate when I come out of the ship and it's like... Oh, there you are. I see you.
So you should be able to see my beam.
Yeah, I see it now. I had you like perfectly in line and then I came out of the ship and it...
D up, more shitheads inbound.
It looks so odd.
What looks odd? Oh god.
Like, just
What's
random
happening to
boxes
me right
appearing
now?
in your hand. I don't know. You're like spinning around in circles. But yeah, on my side it looks odd because you just all of a sudden a box appears right in your hand.
And then I spin in circles.
And then you spin in circles.
I don't want the undershoot, I want the legs. Give me the legs. Let's go to the loot thing. Alright, cool. Go back to my ship.
You didn't spin around.
EVA to my ship.
Thing's pretty cool looking, man.
Have you flown it before?
Uh-huh. No, this would be my first time.
I think you might enjoy it.
Crusader Industries.
Yeah, you will. It's a pretty nice ship.
Systems on.
Are you already over there, Cannot?
Yeah, I'm already over here.
Alright, I'm about to jump.
I want it.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Contact.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Oh, I forgot to make a target balance. I should be alright though. Depends on what's out here.
And you got backup, so
yeah.
I just got withdrawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go repair this ship anyway. I need to go.
Alright.
Let's pull to the left and you go get in alignment real quick.
Go get your front end done real fast.
Yeah, I'll head to Magda.
Oh god, no. I didn't want to exit my ship. I was trying to change my screen and I got out of my ship. They're gonna blow me up.
They blew you up?
They're going to by the time I get back in here, because it's just an arrow.
Well,
Straight
Griff is
blast.
coming in the Hornet. It has 2 seeks. He can pick you up.
I got away. Oof.
Shit, you don't need to come repair too then.
Yeah, I'm gonna come repair real quick.
Quantum travel engaged.
A lot of guns on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that one automatically gets the remote turret. I kind of want to test that thing with full distortions, but I have to go all the way to Microtech to do it, and I don't want to fly out there right now.
Quantum
I thought
travel.
the last time you did that, it raised your EM and IR like off the charts.
It does, but if we're like in a group, then it's different.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Landing gear down.
Holy crap, this thing just deals out the damage.
It's good.
And you have this thing like perma unlocked, pretty much.
Yeah, they keep giving it to me. It was like a subscriber ship for a while, but like it's just remained in my ASOP. So I was just like, if he's giving me a free ship, I'm not gonna complain.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, CIG, oh my god, you gave me something for free. Like, I'll be like, thank you, CIG.
You should go make a Spectrum post about it. The free ships need to be nerfed.
I can't wait to see the Spectrum post about the Antares Scorpius. It's too overpowered. I don't think it will be, because I think the thing's gonna have an like an EM, like off the freaking charts. You shoot missiles at it, it'll run away.
Yeah, and it requires 2 people.
Landing complete.
Let me know when you guys are ready. I'm just having a blast shooting stuff down with this thing.
Alright.
I'm about to get it repaired right now.
Hydrogen fuel 100%. Quantum fuel 100%.
Here we go, critical threat.
All channels,
Got it.
I'm under attack. Please,
Got it.
if you hear this, help me.
Launch complete.
Oh god, lag spike. Major lag spike. I think my game's crashing.
No, you should survive.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing
If you survive the spike, what I think a good strategy would be is like you and Scar team up to double team ships, and then I'll work on the Idris.
Right.
I'm gonna wait for you guys before I jump.
I don't think I'm pulling back from this one.
What the hell?
Quantum
Oh,
travel.
thank God somebody came. me while I fix it.
Alright, where's the F is that Idris at? This should be it right here. Oh man, he's already shooting his fucking railgun. Oh, he already clapped it. Dude, like,
Did he really?
Yeah, we barely just got here. And he's like already clapping it.
Very nice.
Like he literally spawned like right in front of it. So you guys, you can go back and watch it on the stream.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Dang, he clapped the fuck out of that thing. Oh dang. Dang, that PC crashed.
The whole thing crashed?
Yeah, that was what was happening to me. Like anytime I would sometimes when I would jump to a planet, like my PC would just crash. Like I would see like weird dev screen, and then my PC would just shut off. It'd be like nah.
Are you still here shooting ships, or did you,
Yeah, I'm
jump
shooting
away?
stuff still.
Okay.
You could probably do this until Canop gets back.
Attack on shields.
Yep, there goes Canop's Discord. I'm gonna get that Cutlass Black off of you.
It's not hitting me, so it's all good.
He's over by me now.
Okay.
I missile targeted him and he seemed to want to come that way.
Yeah, that's what happens if they're shooting at one of the targets. You can shoot them with, or hit them with missiles, and they'll target you. But I think since Canop was at Everest Harbor, you should respawn there. Hopefully.
Contact. Contact.
Oh,
What happened?
I just got rammed.
What happened?
I just got rammed.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm soft. No, I'm dead. I got rammed. I was turning to find you, and another bounty hit me from the side.
Oh dang. I'm out here by myself.
Yeah. I died.
So you're gonna be back at Drill 1, right?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm getting out of here then.
Yeah. What's with all the ramming ships, man?
I don't know. They've been very rammy lately.
That's twice in one day. Oh, the whole party got disbanded. What happened?
No, we should still be in a party. It says that after you
Uh.
die. Yeah, we're still in a party.
I'm butt ass naked.
Run away from the Idris.
Quantum travel
That was hilarious. Like that was hilarious. Just pulled in and the Idris was like clapping somebody.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it back now while I'm waiting for my ship.
Quantum travel complete.
I bet you the ships are rammy because the servers are so blah.
Could be.
I'm gonna watch it back right now.
Engage.
That's too far.
Quantum travel complete. Landing gear down.
Yeah, you pull right in and it thing. It needs to give you a little bit of a chance.
I know. We had like no chance there. And I knew I had to go right after it, but
Nah, he totally ignored you. Charged that thing up and said, "Blammo." Oh.
he's like, "Oh, you thought you were gonna get paid? Nah, I got something for you."
I wonder what size or whatever that thing is considered on the front end of that.
I don't know.
Big.
I don't know.
It's like almost, I'm watching it back again. It's almost like instantaneous. You jump in and he's already charging it. And
Yeah.
shooting. Well, the Hornet was fun until I got rammed by Cuddy Black.
Landing complete.
Yeah, getting rammed sucks.
Yeah. It's alright. It's not like it doesn't happen.
You got your shit back?
Yeah. Expediting it. No, take me back.
Share the contract.
Got it.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
This one I'm gonna go for a little while. I don't know how long you'll be on, but I gotta go and do dinner while my wife is curling hair.
All good. I might be on here for like another hour or two.
Okay.
No, you're back at it says on my map you're at 301.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna be soloing this by myself until Camp gets back.
Where are you?
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear go. Quantum
Oh,
travel.
thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
that delay between, like when you push the button to go to quantum and when you actually go, it freaks me out every time.
Yeah.
Up, more shitheads inbound. Almost there. Almost there.
Missile locked.
Really? I got Hearst security on me right now.
Missile locked.
Hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me! Shit, that was one of our ships. Down.
Hearst security, you're gonna die.
Online.
Scan is compulsory.
No.
You'll be arrested if you do not bring your vehicle to an immediate halt.
Failed the mission because of you, jackass.
Friendly down. Repeat, friendly down. Where are you going?
The security came to stop me. Sorry.
Missile locked.
Shit, that was one of our ships.
Spectrum post up. Why does Hearst security keep stopping me? Is it because I'm flying while black? Hearst security's a joke. So is Crusader. I haven't been to MT very much, but I'm always getting stopped by Crusader and Hurston.
Me too.
Always.
I failed because of fucking security. Wanted to come scan me. In the middle of a freaking mission. Thanks, Hearst security. Like, to me, that's game breaking. It's like...
And I was looking at the map, STAR map. You're in the middle of nowhere. Why are they there?
Yeah, they need to
not
fix
even
the game.
You're not a criminal. You haven't participated in any criminal activities. They shouldn't be tracking you. Why are they in the middle of nowhere space?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
And if you don't stop for them, you get a what? A crime stat? 2?
1.
The 1?
Yeah.
Quantum travel complete.
Like, they should clearly see, like, okay, there's Ninetales out here, so we should stop this scan and go shoot the actual bad guys. Welcome back
No,
in.
you stop for the scan. Welcome back. Thank you. Join.
I mean, it would be nice if you could kind of like kite them, but like they start their countdown like almost as soon as they see you.
Yeah. Yeah. And this ship's not fast enough for me to turn on him and kill him.
Quantum travel complete.
I mean, for frick's sake, a fucking hammerhead can damn near turn as fast as an ion. Which is ridiculous.
Landing gear down.
Now you have me interested.
In what?
I want to see the mass. Oops, wrong app. I want to see the.
Are you checking the mass of the ion?
Yeah, I'm checking the mass of the ion versus the mass of the hammerhead. Let's see. Ion is, where are you? 330,000 kilograms. Who makes the hammerhead? Is it Anvil?
Aegis.
Oh, Aegis makes it? Okay. There it is, hammerhead. It
Complete.
weighs basically 4.6 million.
I don't know why that thing turns so
pitch
fast.
yaw.
And it just slings it around like it's nothing.
Its pitch yaw roll is 20/18/20. And pitch yaw roll for the ion is 30/31/15. So you should be able to outmaneuver it in every way. But then again, Urkel's been wrong on a lot of stuff. What you call it? One of the guys I follow, one nut he was doing EMP testing in the PTU and the live, and what they state in Urkel is not even close.
Also, it's been changed a couple of times too, so.
Yeah. Like all of the EMPs can reach 1,000 meters.
On Urkel?
No, and on Urkel it says the Hawk only goes like 350 and the Sentinel 750, but he was testing it in all three of the ships were hitting at just under 1,000 meters.
Oh, okay.